The National Weather Service is warning people to avoid hiking in this extreme heat. For more on this excessive and prolonged heat wave, I'm joined by LA County Fire Public Information Officer Fred Feeling. Good to see you, sir. No doubt that you have been busy today on this hot July the 5th. Let's start by talking about what I just mentioned, the fact that people will be out there this weekend. Despite the warnings, they'll maybe go for a hike. It's your job. You've dealt with this a long time in terms of rescuing stranded or distressed hikers. What do you want people to know as they think about heading outdoors this weekend?
Hi, yeah, thank you for having me. When people are thinking about going out this weekend, we've got extreme temperatures. So if you haven't been acclimating to the heat outside, you really don't want to start this weekend. We've had record highs over consecutive days, and that's forecasted to stay consistent through the next week. So if you're going outdoors, you want to make sure and stay hydrated. You want to replace your electrolytes if you've been sweating. You want to make sure sunscreen up, find shade. If you're going to go out early and get back inside early. And if you also can check your air quality at airnow.gov to make sure that the air quality is safe while you're exercising outdoors.
Yeah, that's important too, airnow.gov. What are the peak hours in terms of heat?
Usually it's going to be from about 11 to 4, but that's going to differ a little bit day to day. But those are kind of the middle of the day is what you want to make sure and really be prepared for. Okay, so if you can get out there, if you need to get that hike or whatever it may be, that run in, do it before 11 a.m. if you have to do it at all. You mentioned air quality, the things that we deal with all the time. Wildfires, we most recently had the Sharp Fire in Simi Valley. Big concern, of course, this weekend. What do you want our viewers to know about preventing fires during this hot and dry weather? Right. Well, we've had above average rainfall for the last 2 years, and that has created a tremendous amount of fine fuels like grasses, and that's where fires start and spread rapidly. So there's a lot of fuel out there, and combined with the low humidity, high heat, and kind of the significant wind over the weekend, the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a red flag warning along the I-5 corridor and Antelope Valley foothills. So we want to be especially careful to make sure that no possible ignition sources are going to start a fire. That's things like barbecues, cigarettes, tow chains, anything like that.
I think of a lawnmower as well. Not a good weekend. Okay, we mentioned hiking rescues. Of course, you're also responsible for beachgoers. Tips for those who are going to head to the water this weekend to try and cool off.
Yeah, again, I can't drink before you're thirsty. If you're going to go to the beach, make sure you either bring shade or find shade. Have that sunscreen again. If you are going to go outside, just make sure and take it a little bit easy so you can avoid overexertion this weekend.
Let's hope that people are paying attention so that it makes your job and all the great firefighters of LA County and all of the greater Southern California area, their job a little bit easier this weekend. I know that you would appreciate that on this holiday weekend. Fred Feeling from LA County Fire, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be safe.